Hey, what's up, baby girls? How's everybody doing? Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing super well today. I promised you a new video for today, and it was going to be Valentine's, so here we are today. So I'm going to kind of show you here what I'm going to be using for today's video, and for the red, I'm going to be using poinsettias from Two Guys, and also for the pink, Sweet Love, which is also from Two Guys. If you guys have not tried it, Two Guys, what are you doing? Go ahead and try, you guys. You will not regret it. The products are bomb.com. I promise you, they're super good, you guys. So I do have a coupon code with them, so I will have them linked in my description box below. Don't forget to check that out. And a coupon code is there, so you guys can go ahead and have a little bit of savings whenever you check out. So as you guys can see here, well, we're gonna be doing a Valentine's design that I was actually super excited to start, you guys, but I have zero ideas in my head. I've been going through inspos, Pinterest, Google, TikTok, here on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, you guys, and seriously, I have zero inspo. Like when I was doing this design, I really didn't know where I was going. I didn't really know what I was gonna be doing. Like, I've been feeling very not unmotivated, but I just have zero ideas. You know what I mean? Like, I see so many beautiful designs, but I don't feel like recreating just yet. Maybe throughout the middle of the month, I'll probably do one or two recreations. But to begin, the Valentine's designs, I felt like I didn't want to recreate just yet. You know what I mean? So I wanted something that came out of my head, and I have zero inspo, you guys, like zero. So here we are. You guys probably saw here on my index nail that I had previously added some acrylic, but I kind of removed that because I was gonna be doing a Frenchie, but I'm like, you know what, I've been doing Frenchies up and down, and so you know what, I'm just gonna do an ombre. So I'll begin here with the red. The brush that I'm using is my number 12 brush, you guys. It'll be available soon on my website. Again, I'll be restocking, and a number 14 brush will be added onto my online store as well, since I did receive some comments telling me that you guys wanted to see bigger sizes. So I think a number 16 will be very hard for a beginner. That's why I only have usually 12s and 14s, because I think a number 12 and number 14 is just perfect, either for beginners. That's why I only have those two. But if you guys want to see maybe a number 10, let me know, and I will be adding a number 10 brush as well. Maybe you guys feel more comfortable with a number 10. I'm sorry. So yeah. The monomer that I am using is the one from Two Guys as well. I am also using their neutralizing drops to kind of neutralize the odor here in my section. I do work from my living room, you guys. I'm at my living room right now. My husband's actually building me a little nail shed, or a little nail room studio, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not sure, you guys, but just like a little she shed. And I cannot wait to show you guys. I cannot wait. I'm waiting for him to finish. I'll be moving everything over there. It's gonna be a little further from my house, but it's all good, you guys. I won't have to bother, I mean, my family doesn't complain about the smell anymore. Like, my kids don't even complain. My husband doesn't complain either. Like, they're cool with it. You know what I mean? At the beginning, they would complain a lot about the smell. But now I guess they got used to it. But yeah, like, literally, I cannot wait for my nail shed to be completed, you guys. And yeah, anyway, what I was telling you about was the smell. The Two Guys monomer doesn't have a very strong smell. Of course, all monomers smell, you guys. I've always told you this. There's literally no such thing as low odor or no odor at all. Like, all monomers will smell, and they will stink up the house. But there's things and tricks that you can do to prevent that. Well, not prevent it, because again, it's still gonna smell, but it's not gonna be quite as stinky, you know what I mean, quite as strong. So little things that I do is, of course, add the neutralizing drops from Two Guys. I add about 5 little drops because I do fill out my little crystal dapping dish there, which I do have available on my online store. So I do add about 5 little drops in there, and it does help reduce the smell. I would probably tell you that it will reduce it for about 30 to 40%, and it does help, you guys. Like, it does help. Another thing that I do is, as soon as I'm done with my paper napkin or whatever I'm using to like cleanse my brush while I'm doing the acrylic application, I always have like a bottle on the side of me that I usually use. I've always done this, you guys. Like, I have like maybe like 5 years doing this. If your kids drink a lot of apple juice or orange juice at your house, whenever they finish that juice, rinse it out with a little bit of water, and then put it in your nail area. As soon as you're done with your paper napkin, toss that in there and seal that lid, girl. Like, the smell will not come out. It would stay in there, I promise you. That's what I've been doing, and make sure that that container has a lid, a very strong lid, so that the smell won't the fumes won't get out, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. That's what I do. Also, you can buy an air purifier for your house or for the area that you work in, and it'll just like purify the air in your room, and it won't smell that bad, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much little things that you can do to prevent the smell. Again, you're not gonna 100% prevent it because acrylic does smell pretty strong, but you can totally reduce the smell, you know what I mean? But yeah, and yeah, you guys can see here that I left the acrylic application in real time, and because I really wanted you guys to see that I'm very slow and that this is the way I work. Like, there's no rush when it comes to nails, you guys. That's another thing that I wanted to touch base on, is that a lot of people are like, how long does it take you to do a nail set on a client? Girl, like, it doesn't matter if it takes you 3, 4, 5 hours. As long as those nails are bomb.com, trust me, the client is not gonna care. Like, they want their nails to be popping. They want their nails to be looking bomb ass, you know what I mean? And you know, they don't care. Like, they don't care. They're paying to get their nails done, in not perfectly, but in a very nice way, if that makes sense. They want their nails to be looking fly, you know what I mean? So you want to make sure that just do a good job, and it doesn't matter the time it takes you. It doesn't matter if it takes you 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. It doesn't matter. You should never look at the timing. Yes, there's a lot of nail techs out there that do bomb.com work, you guys. Their nails are always on points, like bomb.com, and it takes them an hour and a half to do their nails, you know. And it all depends on the person. It all depends on your speed, on you. It all depends on you. But if you're more like a slow, not a slow person, but you just work a little bit slower, just like I do, literally, you guys, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. When my sister comes to do her nails, she usually gets out of work maybe about 5:30. She gets here by like 6 to my house, and we start working, and we end up finishing at maybe like 9-10 at night. And I'm like, girl, like, it takes us so long. She's like, girl, I don't care, my nails are looking so cool, like, they're so pretty, I love them. And you know, that's what makes me happy. Like, and you guys have seen the videos that I've posted with my sister, me doing her nails. Her nails are usually very simple. She's a very simple girl. She doesn't really like crystals. She doesn't really like 3D. She doesn't really like nails to be very, you know, out there, like boom in your face. She's more of a simple girl. So you've seen those videos, you guys, and that takes us a long time. Now imagine if it's a more elaborated design. I'm pretty sure it'll take me more. But again, if it was to be a real client, maybe I'll cut that maybe an hour less, because of course we won't be chismeando that much. I won't be eating. We won't sit down and have dinner or something like that, you know what I mean? So let's say it takes me 4 hours with my sister. On a regular client, it'll probably take me 2.5 to 3 hours. So don't ever focus your timing, you know what I mean? Don't focus on that, you guys. Do not focus on that. Focus on your work, focus on your acrylic application, focus on your filing, focus on the nails itself. And I promise you, your nails are going to be looking bomb.com. So yeah, you guys can see here the real time. You guys can see here how I really work. And I'm pretty slow. You guys can see it here. I have not sped it up. I have not done anything to the clip. This is me working in real time. So for the ombre excuse me, for the ombre, you guys can see how I start to create the ombre. I go ahead and apply my first bead exactly where the red ended, just so that there's a smoother transition, you know what I mean? And then I place another bead on top of that, start to blend it downwards. I think red is a pretty hard color to blend. Well, it's not a hard color to blend, you guys, but for example, this pink is more, it's more like it's just a lighter pink, you know what I mean? So it's a little harder for me to blend that pink in with the red, since the red is very pigmented. It's very like loud. So I'm trying my best here to create a perfect blend. And you just gotta take your time, you guys. Just take your time. And again, there's no rush. Take your time and do your blend. Always make sure to blend the edges. For example, the red, I always blend those edges. I never leave the little harsh line on top around the apex area, because that will show up, like especially if you're using a color like this, that will show up, you guys. I always blend those edges. It's just a habit that I have now. Even if it's like a pastel color, even if it's a white, even if it's a milky white, I have that habit always to blend the edge, because I really want a smooth transition between the pink and the red. I don't want that harsh line from the red peeking through, you know what I mean? So I always try to blend those edges. I think that's the best advice that I can give you, or the best trick that I can give you for a good ombre, or for a good just fade between two colors, if that makes sense. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much what I did. And then I'm gonna be doing a little heart. Yeah, I know, you guys, trust me, I know everybody's been doing these hearts for the past 2-3 years, like 2 little hearts in the center. We get it, I know. But honestly, like I mentioned before, I had 0 ideas. I had nothing in my mind. I had 0 ideas in my head. I was really stressing it. I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm dead serious, you guys. I'm dead serious. Right now, as we're speaking, I have 0 ideas for Valentine's. I don't know what's going on. It's like when writers have writer's block, something like that. Well, I have nail block. Oh my god, you guys, I seriously don't know what to do. Like, I have 0 ideas. I don't know what's going on. I was like, what is going on? I usually have good ideas for, I had good ideas for Halloween. I had good ideas for fall. I had good ideas for Christmas. What is going on with Valentine's? Guys, I really don't know. But yeah, so I went ahead and took my little hearts out, my little handy dandy hearts. You can never go wrong with hearts, especially in Valentine's. So I'm gonna be applying some little red hearts in the center. Again, I went ahead and did like the little I mapped it out first with my crystal clear acrylic. And then I went ahead and applied my little hearts right in the center, for, I guess, for me to actually kind of view where I was going to be placing the hearts, other than just place a little bead and then the little heart, another bead and then the heart. You don't really know where you're going, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and mapped it out first using my crystal clear acrylic, and then really quick I started to apply my little hearts on top. And then as I saw little huequitos, like little bald spots, then I added smaller little hearts in there. So again, I am using the light pink hearts and the red hearts, and these hearts are from Honey Fan. I did get them on Black Friday of 2021. Yeah, it's been a year. Well, a year, a little more than a year. I did get them off her website because she always used to use these hearts. I don't know if she still does. I think she still does. I don't really keep up with her anymore, but she's one of my favorite nail techs. Anyway, yeah, I got them off for Black Friday from her oh my god, brain farts. I got them off her website for Black Friday of 2021, and I love them, you guys. So it does come in a big pack. It comes with blue, purple, pink, red, yellow, even brown, black, white. So yeah, you guys, I don't know, how about a white Valentine's design using white little hearts? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't even have ideas, so I don't know. So I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing here on my ring finger. And again, you guys can see here how freaking slow I am. I'm not even rushing it. I was telling my husband barely yesterday, I was like, literally, you guys, I would always sometimes record 2 videos at a time, every single time. And you guys know, if you guys are OGs here with me, you guys know that I started posting every single day. Every single day I was uploading a video. It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was uploading every single day. And really, now that I look back, I'm like, how was I doing that? How was I doing that? I seriously don't know how I would do it, you guys, because right now it only, if I'm lucky, I'm able to record 1 video at a time. Like 1 video. I really don't know what's going on with me. I guess as I'm getting older, I'm getting slower. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I was telling my husband, like, I started this design exactly at, I think it was like 5:30 in the evening. And I think I finished around 8:30 or 9. And I'm like, whoa, like, I've been seeing that little by little, the process of me recording a video is taking me longer and longer and longer. I don't know what it is, you guys. I really don't know what it is. And before, like, every 2 days I would be recording, because I was able to record 2 videos that day. Even 3. I remember even doing 3. And I seriously don't know what happened. I cannot do that anymore. I've tried to record at least 2 videos, and I can't. Like, I can't. I barely have time for 1. So that's why I'm only uploading 2 times a week. And sometimes usually my upload schedule is a Monday and Friday. Excuse me. But now, like, it's maybe even once a week. You guys have seen that. I try my best to upload 2 times a week, but usually it should be Monday and Friday. But I can't do that no more. Like, I sometimes Mondays I don't even have time to to upload. So I end up uploading maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'll do another upload on Friday. You guys have seen that. So I guess I'm gonna switch up my upload days to Wednesdays and Fridays, because usually Mondays are busy for me. For some reason, they're so busy for me. It's either something with my mom, like, hey, this, that, or it's either something with my husband, or something with the kids. Something every single time on Monday, something has to come up, you guys, and I have 0 time. I may have a video ready, but I don't have it ready to upload because I haven't done a voiceover. So it's very hard, you guys. It's super hard. But I'm trying my best. You guys can see that I'm trying my best. And now we're going to go ahead and cap everything. I am using my crystal clear acrylic that I am super excited to bring it out, you guys. Again, I was trying it out, but honestly, I do like it. I do like it, you guys. I can totally tell you guys that I do like it. It's the perfect consistency that I like. It doesn't move around. It's not runny. It's not bubbly. It's really good. So I think I'm gonna keep it for my online store. And again, this is the same crystal clear that I use for like my glitter mixes that I sell for my online store as well. So I like it. I like it, you guys, and I hope you guys like it too. But it's not gonna be ready just yet. I think it's gonna take a little more, maybe like a month or so, or maybe 2 months. I'm not too sure. Maybe by March it'll be ready for me to put it on the website. But yeah, you guys, I'm only gonna be showing you the parts where I kept the little hearts, because pretty much what you have to do here on the little heart is kind of add your beads a little more wet than usual, because if you add it too dry, then you will have like air bubbles, and then there's little crevices around the little hearts that need the acrylic to go through, you know what I mean? And if your bead is way too dry, there's no way the acrylic is gonna go through that. So just make sure that your capping process is a little more wet than usual and your beads are a little more humid. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cap everything. Make sure you go ahead and cap. I also, of course, went ahead and cap my ombres, because of course we don't want to ruin that whenever we come and file. So please make sure and cap. I've always capped, you guys. It doesn't matter what it is, even when it's a milky white, even when it's a white, even when it's a nude, I always go ahead and cap. It's just me. It's just how I work, and this is just me, you guys. And I just share with you guys what I know, and what works for me. I share it with you guys. And again, what works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. You always have to remember that, because sometimes you're like, ay, fulanita de tal me dijo, and she told me to do this, y no funcionó, it didn't work. And you're like, girl, but you know, there's this other girl that told me to do this, and it worked for her, and it didn't work for me. You know what I mean? So not everything that I tell you and I share with you is gonna work for you guys, or the products that are used are not all gonna work for you. So you guys have to be, you know, I guess just experiment with your work, experiment with the products you have, experiment with brands. A lot of times we say, oh, that brand didn't work for me, but sometimes you're not that advanced, I would say. Like, sometimes a lot of products are meant for more advanced nail techs, and you may be a beginner nail tech, you know, and you're not too familiar with the brands, or with the acrylics, how they work, how, you know what I mean. So you just have to play around, give them a chance. If something doesn't work for you, just save it for maybe later, and if you feel that you're ready for it later, go ahead and try it. And if it doesn't work for you, then just get rid of it. So you know what I mean, you guys. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish capping here, because I've been talking so much and I need a little bit of water. So I'll go ahead and have a water break. Meanwhile, you guys watch this. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, baby girls, so now we're gonna be moving on to the filing process. You guys know the usual. I begin with my 100 nail grit file from Two Guys. If you guys didn't know, of course I do have a coupon code with them. The link will be in the description box below, and I will have my coupon code there. Go ahead and check it out. Again, I am using their 100 nail grit file. All I do is just kind of further shape, and then I do like to remove any acrylic that might have run down towards the side walls or onto the skin underneath. And then I also like to further shape, as I mentioned. It just helps, you know, a little further on whenever you go and file with your e-file. So it pretty much just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so of course, after we are completely done with the hand file, we're gonna come back later on with hand files. But for now, I'm gonna be using my 5-in-1 drill bit from Melodysusie in the medium grit. I will have it linked in the description box below because a lot of you have asked me for it. A lot of you seem to be very interested in it. So I will have it linked in the description box below. I do have a coupon code with Melodysusie. So if you guys are wondering, please go ahead and check the description box below because I do have coupon codes in there, links and stuff of things that maybe you're interested in. So yeah, I do have it at about 12 to 13 RPMs. It all depends on how I feel that day. And then I do like to seal the cuticle. Sealing the cuticle, you guys, is very important. That will if you don't seal the cuticle, it will cause to have lifting because there's product on top of the skin, and product on top of the skin is going to cause lifting. So you don't want that. So make sure you go ahead and seal the cuticles using your drill bit. And this is what I like about using my 5-in-1s, especially this one, because since it's a safety bit, it won't cut you or your clients. So it is a very, very, very safe for you to I guess take it around the cuticle area without cutting. You won't have that problem, you know what I mean? So it is pretty safe to take it around that area, and it's cool. It's super cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal the cuticles like I mentioned, and then of course I'm gonna bring it down towards the tip of the nail, like from side to side. Sometimes I do take it like from top to bottom, because sometimes the nails are super long and it's harder for me to file side to side. So I do like to take it top to bottom. It's easier when you have long nails. So I do like to take it and debulk the nails as well, making sure there's no lumps and bumps left behind. Of course, we're not perfect, and especially the nails here with the hearts, they were super bulky, you guys. Like, those were super bulky, so I had a lot of acrylic to remove. And I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing all throughout the nails, just the same process. I also like to take it along the sidewalls just to further shape. Okay, so again, pretty much the same process all throughout. And then later, as I mentioned, we're gonna be taking a hand file again. So this is where we're taking another hand file, and I do like to take a 150 nail grit file. Remember, I had been using my sanding band for this process, you guys. Since I don't really do nails on myself, like for me to keep for for long periods of time, I'm just gonna be like wasting sanding bands, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna switch that up again and go back to my 150 nail grit files. But if this were to be a client, I would go in with my little sanding band the one that I had previously used to prep her nails, that's the same one that I would have used to do this process. But since I don't keep these nails and I do not prep my nails for a set to keep, I don't see a reason for me to be wasting sanding bands, you know what I mean? So I went back with my 150 nail grit file, and pretty much what I do with this hand file, it's a more smooth surface. It's to like kind of buff out the surface. It helps me remove any harsh lines from the e-file. It helps me just kind of buff out the surface in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I do like to also kind of shape the free edge with it. It all depends on what I feel, how I'm feeling. Sometimes I do take it or shape the free edge using this one or the 100 nail grit file. It all depends, you guys, whatever you like to work with or whatever's laying around, that's what I use. So yeah, after I'm completely done with this, of course I'm gonna go ahead and buff for real this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a buffing block, the orange and black ones, and then buff the whole surface. So after we're completely done with that, of course, we're going to go ahead and remove any dust particles. And then I do like to take a lint-free wipe and a little bit of alcohol and remove whatever was left, okay? After that, of course, we're going to be going in with matte. I really wanted to do some matte nails. I noticed that I had been doing a lot of shiny nails, you guys. And I'm like, you know what? I need some matte in my life. I love matte nails, you guys. I freaking love them. So I went ahead and added some matte nails, and then I should have matted everything out, but I didn't because I wasn't sure what I was gonna be doing onto the rest of the nails. So I went ahead and matted only the ring finger and my middle nail. And now here I really did speed it up, you guys, because this process took me a long time. But pretty much I went ahead and added one little crystal, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add two little petals, one little crystal, two little petals, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, you guys. Just some little flowers around, which at the end it didn't really look like a heart full of like flowers, but this was the whole thought behind it, okay? So I really hope it kind of makes sense. But either way, you guys, they came out cute. They came out cute, you guys. I'm sure I could do better, but honestly, again, I had zero inspo in my head, and when I went ahead and placed the little hearts, I'm like, what am I gonna do around? Like, what am I supposed to do around it? Just place crystals? Like, no. Like, no, girl, do something else. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do little petals. I'm going to do little flowers around it. Let's see how it looks. It didn't look the way I was expecting it to look, but they came out cute. Like, they're cute. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and do some little petals here. One little crystal, little petals, crystal, little petals. I'm going to be doing that exact same thing around the little hearts. I am using the same two acrylics that I used previously for my acrylic application, the Sweet Love and the Poinsettias from Two Guys. And yeah, I'm also using my number 5 brush for my 3D, and this is a pure color 3D brush that I got off of eBay. Oh, literally, you guys, like 6 years ago. It's been with me for years now, and it's still with me. I love this brush. I take care of it like my life. I love it. I love it. I love it for my 3D. I really want to get a bigger size because sometimes, since my nails did get bigger throughout the years, I want to do like bigger roses, bigger petals, bigger flowers. And this one just picks up more like on the smaller side of petals, or more on the smaller side of 3D, I guess. So I really need a bigger brush. If you guys know of any, I know Zulay has one, and I think I'm gonna get my hands on that one, because since her nails are longer, she does bigger 3D, you know what I mean? And I've seen that her 3D brush is bomb.com, and bomb for long nails like these. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. But if you guys know of any, please let me know in the comments, so I can go and check that out. So I only went ahead and filmed this part of the nail again because it took forever. Like, it took forever. I sped this up ×4, not ×2. I usually have it at ×2. No, this is ×4. And so I only recorded this part of the nail, but it's the exact same process on the other side. For example, on the ring finger, you know what I mean? So yeah, you guys, I didn't really do much to the rest of the nails, again, because I didn't want, like, I thought there was enough things going on in the center. For example, the heart with the roses, or not the roses, the flowers. So I'm like, I'm not gonna add anything else to it. I always end up doing that, you guys, as to, ay, se mira muy sola, like, it looks too lonely. And then I end up adding a whole bunch of crystals, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? There's been so many videos, you guys. I'm not kidding you. There's been so many videos of me doing that, and I don't upload them. I do not upload them because they look ugly. Like, I'm like, ay, se mira, there's something missing. Like, se ve feo. There's something missing. And maybe I'm going to add more crystals. I go add more crystals, you guys, and I'm like, oh, no. Like, I should have not done that at all. I shouldn't have. But yeah, you guys, so I didn't want to do that with this design. I didn't want to mess it up. I'm like, I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. I always tend to do that. I'm not gonna do that this time. So I only went ahead and added the little word XO. You guys know that kisses and hugs, and or hugs and kisses. What is it, you guys? I really want to know, because I'm always confused with these little X's and O's. So let me know. Is it kisses and hugs, or hugs and kisses? Let me know. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna write the little word XO here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and adhere a little crystal, a little heart crystal beside it, and that's pretty much it. I did not record the part where I added crystals around the cuticle area on my thumb and my pinky, because you guys have seen me do that a million times. So I went ahead and matted these babies out. Of course, as I mentioned, I really wanted matte nails, so I went ahead and matted them using my matte top coat. By the way, I do have the matte top coat still available and my shiny top coat available on my online store. I will be dropping my Valentine's collection January 10th, you guys, which I am so excited about because I love each and every color. I freaking love each and every color, you guys. I'm so proud of this year's Valentine's collection, and I hope you guys do like it as well. If you guys haven't seen like the little previews and stuff, go and watch them over there on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'm super active over there, so go and follow me over there. My ads will be in the description box below, okay? So yeah, baby girls, this is the end results. I really hope you guys liked it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here and just supporting me in general, supporting my channel, supporting my Instagram, supporting my TikTok, wherever it is that you follow me, and supporting my online store. Thank you so much, you guys. Honestly, without you, I wouldn't be here. My channel wouldn't be here. My store wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be anywhere near where I'm at right now. Thank you so much. You guys make everything happen. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, you guys, thanks. I will be seeing you here on the next one. Hopefully, I don't know if Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure when, you guys, but I will be seeing you here next week for 2 more videos. So yeah, stay safe and God bless, and bye-bye.